Welcome to Factorio. My name is Nilos. This is episode 51 of our Let's Play campaign. So, between sessions, I just smash some biters out here. Just always a good idea just to take the little cursor here. Just start to clear out as far out as possible. Take the ones that encroach. Unfortunately, I can't really get any further out here until we have the next iteration. That's the artillery train. However, this episode is going to deal with more urgent matters than our nuclear power design. However, if we look at it, it looks very nice in my humble opinion. It still needs a lot of work, but it's not what we need to do right now. It is absolutely not what we do. Because you might have noticed last time that worker robot speed 5 just completely stalled. And why did it completely stall? Well, it's always the yellow science. It's always the purple science. Alas, it is not. Okay, this is completely different. This is, no, I thought it was something else, but it's not actually that cat. That's so funny. That is so funny. And by funny, I mean embarrassing. Yeah, this is not how it's supposed to be. This one is supposed to go like that, and like that, and like that. And this one just, and we just take out. I had never imagined that it would be this science. I mean, oh no, the red science is stalled. Except, however, that's the red science will pick up soon enough. It's going to be fine, and then we'll see the real problem. That was a problem of me upgrading the belts and making that mistake. However, ooh, that's a lot of attacks, right? Still, never mind. But the blue science is dead, very dead. Very, very dead. Why is that dead? Why is it dead? It goes up here, and that's because this one is dead. Tracing, 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 tracing. Oh, that's a very empty belt. That's a very empty belt. I wonder how that could be so damn empty. I wonder what should be on this belt. Ah, stupid pipes. I can just leap over the pipes. Oh no! Something's wrong with one of your locomotives. Except no. Yeah. So we don't have any production here. These are all just happy, flowing, enjoying themselves, isn't that? Let's have a look. This one's fully stocked. This one is actually, is it constrained? Oh, it's output constrained on, that is nice. Okay, so, well, I don't think we need this many, or I'm pretty sure we don't. Although, maybe we do. And until we have the nuclear power, I can't start putting beacons everywhere, which I absolutely love doing, and I want to do, and all that stuff. So, what do we want to do? We want to make something akin to this up here, right? Except not this part. Oh, really? We don't have any? Let's request some because we're going to need it for our future construction. Now, these will be using here. They need, basically, I need to make sure that I control that this does not convert all of the light oil into here. And that is only going this way. The way I can control it, I can't control the inbound because it goes directly from here inbound. So I can't control that it goes from this tile in, but what I can control is that thing. Now, if I control this by saying, you know what, you are not going to do this. You're not going to be doing this here unless, oh, it's using green wire, it's using green wire, then never mind the red wire. We use the green from here to here. Now that one has the list of content here, and now it also has the list of content here. So this one will only push this one. This will basically allow this line to block when the amount of light oil in storage is greater than 5,000. Yeah, so basically saying, now this is turned off because this is wired up to this one. So basically saying, you know what, all of the light oil will go here. It will fill up this one, sure, And it will produce, but it will stop producing. Come on, stop producing. Stop producing. Please? Anytime now. Anytime. Why? How much? Oh, there we go. See, stop producing because this is 100. This is now full internal storage. And that means any excess coming from these production facilities will now go into this location. It will decrease the amount of petroleum we have available, but this is quite okay as it is now. All right, this one, that's fine. You know what? Shouldn't this one also be constructed? This one, oh, basically says, I'll do that when this is greater than 5,000, and this is big enough. So what we can do now is now take another line in here. I'm supposing maybe we should build it like this. Why not? It's just shifted by one and then it goes like that. It seems really good. Whoa, I can see some weird stuff here. I have not built it correctly because there is no room for this one. So that needs to be fixed later on when we get to the beacon era. Yeah. 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 Right. So they will be produced up here. They will also be like this. And that means this one, can that just superimpose? No, it cannot. Then I have to take these out. Oh, really? Why did that decide to do that? Sorry, made a mistake. What the hell did I do wrong? Okay. Now this one's also incorrect in terms of there's no room to place this one in the middle. Because I'm deciding to take water in here. Oh yeah, that's the one we already highlighted. This one's good, I think. Yeah. That one has foreseen it. These are waiting. You know what? These could actually be updated, couldn't they? But the great thing is these are actually producing stuff. So how, where, why do we want a storage? We definitely need a storage, and it's going to be ugly as hell. I'm not going to store it on the belt. I'm going to store it here. I guess not like that. There. Really? Is this how much space they need? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm gonna kill this one and forget it. So I want it here. There. That got restored, so everything's fine. Now this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's actually okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we just take the usual, the new usual. Upper priority to the right. That goes on the inside belt, and they will produce, but will they produce fast enough? I don't think so, but who cares? Well, it will produce, right? And let's see, how's this one doing? Okay, this is kind of producing something. This one is now at 5k-ish. Well, it tips up at around 5k. But the good thing is, this means this one will always get priority first. Until I have a stupid storage here, which might be just a tad too big. Yeah? There. This should... Oh, look at that. It already starts working. Well, I guess that was the red issue that we solved. But is that coming out at fast enough rate? Let's see. Over here by the blue science. Blue science is here. Yeah, it comes out as 1/2 yellow belt, so that's 7.5. Can I produce 7.5 per second? I think we actually can if we just look at it. It actually looks like it's pretty close. The unfortunate thing is that some of it is... Only some is going up here. A lot is actually continuing down lane for the rocket fuel eventually. The rest here is continuing out to this craziness. It'll take some time for upscaling and to fill up these belts. It really should only fill up one belt, but that's kind of a thing, right? In the end, oops. In the end, it's infinite, so it will deal with it. Let's see. How about our perimeter? How's that doing? Oh, look at that. They've just expanded while I've been minding my own business. And these things, they are worms, and they need to be taken out. Anywhere else? That looks like a worm. Like worms. And up here, there's definitely something that needs to be dealt with. Yeah, they've also expanded again. That is insane how fast they expand. And let's just, for the sake of evolution, that's not what we wanted. Evolution, there. Really? 93%. Yeah, 79% comes from pollution. Why does it 79 come from pollution? 4 is only from time. Because there was this error in one of the versions that completely went ballistic. I don't mind at this point. We've dealt with it. It has been a fun challenge, but it must have been crazy overwhelming for new people who just happen to be caught up in that. Let's figure out why there's still 37 of these not being crafted. That seems bad. Why? That one's kind of consuming all of it, isn't it? What are you waiting for? You're waiting for copper? You could also just get copper from here. That'll be fine. And that begs the question, why has this not been upgraded? None of these lanes are using any kind of... Here. Now it does get a bit wonky down there, but that's that's a different matter. That's a different matter. We don't need to deal with that. Why is the other one empty? Oh, it's supposed to be empty or what? I guess it is. Oh, Kovarex is now en route. And we can't build it until we have it, obviously. We also need this thing here at some point. All right, looks like we have science is working again. And science is just cranking away at the ones we need. All right, let's have a look at our nuclear power plant. This one's now 36. Is there anything I can do? Handcraft. Yay, 1. That's a lot of gears. That is a stupid amount of gears. How's this one doing? This is actually doing quite well, to be honest. And just the gears are here. And then a lot of copper. That's great to see copper is actually being used for something for once. Oh yeah, we also have a few other things to deal with. Oh, stuff is coming in. Good stuff. Running away. We need to look at how we get the water in. Now each of the heat exchangers... Now each of these is consuming 60 per second. 60 steam per second, and 60 steam is the same as 60 water. For some reason, it is. What we also need to do is actually make sure that we have in here good coverage, which is now happening. Yep, they're being brought out. So let's see. Input, output, input, and we are going to... Yeah, I'm going to need some of these, not because I need it, but because I need to make some requested chests. So let's see, I actually think I need some undergrounds, yeah? How many are missing? Now it's only down, it's down to 18, that's good. Put the requesters here. So I'm gonna put that one. Yeah. Maybe it should actually be an active provider I put in this one. Anyway, so this one is going to request the fuel coming in and out. That's unfortunately a bit too simple in my opinion. I don't like too simple solutions. There. What? I'm handcrafting green circuits. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Why are these two not powered? That is crazy, right? These are completely irrelevant where they are, so might as well take them into a location where they actually do some good. There. And likewise. Now I think the next challenge on this one is going to be the piping. So we have... Now let's count. We have 256 turbines, each consuming 60. That's 15,360 water per second. Fucking hell. Divided by 1200, because that's what an offshore pump can do. That means this monstrosity here needs 13 offshore pumps. Yeah, about that. Let's actually get a bit of landfill as well. Just because. Whoa, that's really strange. Why is this not even in a network anymore? So I'm gonna get it out here, which means go out. How many of these did I produce? Not enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 13. How the hell are we gonna get 13 water in? Oh, this is why I never use nuclear power. I hate nuclear power because of this exact thing. It is a bit insane. Because one thing is just getting the water in, another thing is getting the water in a balanced way. So that's water. I also might want to... No. Now, for example, if I just feed the water in from one side, then obviously it's not gonna get all the way through. See, what about these two? They have to be fed from the outside. And you know what? I think it's better if I do this, because then I can actually walk through it. Oh dear, this is bad. Now that one, these two cannot be merged together without being some... So let's say we need 13 coming in if it's fully operational. And we have one line, we have 2, 3, 4, and then we have 5 and 6. They're smaller. So we have 6. That's 2 for each. That basically means I need to be able to pull things in from the side. How much water can I pull in from each side? Now I'm just looking at piping. So I'm gonna pull... Is 12 gonna be enough? No, it's 12.8. So 12 is not enough. I can also just say 12 and then say fuck it for the rest, and just saying it's not gonna run at 100%, but at least it's gonna be look nice. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they are bigger. Okay, so this one is gonna need 2 water coming in from this side. How's that gonna look? That's a good start. Yeah, so those are 2. Now I need this one, which can probably go there. 3. This one. 4. This one. 5. Yeah, this one is the one I should be looking at, because this is the one that has to be closest, right? And then the rest will just have to be further out, like that one. And then I have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Insanity. And I want this to be as crisp as possible. Okay, these now need to be removed again. That means this one. I'm not a big fan of nuclear power for this specific reason. It's way too much work on figuring out how to supply it with water. Yeah, dirt. You take that dirt and take somewhere else. The fact that these cannot be undergrounds is also just driving me crazy. This one, right? So if I wanted to get it, I would have to like go here and here and then go that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Like, that's not great, is it? That's not very modern. And then I could somehow, I couldn't get it on the inside either. So it has to go on the outside. The problem is when I squeeze this one in here, can the pipes actually contain it? I don't think so. That's the thing, right? So the conclusion of this is do not build nuclear. I'm building this because it's kind of a maybe a tutorial series and maybe where we can learn some stuff, but don't do it. It's so much hassle. It looks awesome, but no. What? That one's not there. Hold on, why is this? This is 5. Then I have to jam the other 2 in here. Yeah. Oh my god, this is so bad. This water is just killing me. Because you look at it, like it's... How am I gonna manage 14? And then not just coming in, but also like the location of them. It's just... Oh my god. And then all of this is... And in order to just have any semblance of sanity left, then I need to make sure that there's some kind of... Like, I don't know. And I keep making it smaller and then it's just gonna get worse. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that it? Six, 7, 8. I mean, these don't work. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Does that work? No. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. The reason I'm not taking the inside is because that's going to be used for... Fuck. This looks great. Water is absolutely stupid. It is so bad. I don't have words to describe how bad it is, that the amount of water. It blows my mind how stupid this is. I just want a little nuclear power plant. And then suddenly this is turning into, I need to empty. All right, you know what? This is going to be an absolutely absurd and stupid and completely lame way of doing this. So I'm going to build a monstrous pipe spaghetti off camera while raging. And when we get back, it's all going to work. It's going to be awesome. So yeah, about that. Just be prepared that when you build nuclear, you're going to spend 10 times as long putting stupid pipes and piping water in and putting pumps if you have to put it far, then you are going to actually spend on the nuclear power plant. So that's the way it unfortunately is, because the pumps are bad, the pipes are bad, but it's great when the nuclear power plant is running. So that's going to be happening soon-ish. Thank you very much for joining, and I'll be seeing you in the next episode where we have Covarex. So maybe that's time when we put up the Covarex enrichment process. Thank you and stay effective. Bye.